Good day, Leo, and welcome to my channel. I'm Misha, the Psychotic Psychedelic Gypsy, and this is your yearly reading for 2024. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Universe speak, Spirit's guide, what needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Jack of Diamonds, Seven of Hearts, Six of Diamonds, and the Ten of Diamonds. Okay, so your general energy for the year is the Ten of Diamonds, the ability to make it rain, the ability to have much success, much abundance, but it all depends on you and your comfort zone. You have to leave your comfort zone in order for this to happen, and it's going to be a bit unpleasant, you know. But if you leave your comfort zone more than often, you know, throughout the year, you're going to find yourself being very successful. And when I say unpleasant, you know, I don't mean like something really horrible. It can be something as simple as you don't like to golf, but your friend wants you to go golfing with them, but you don't really want to do it because it's unpleasant to you. It's not something that, you know, you're interested in. It's not something that you have fun with. But if you do go golfing with them, something great's going to happen. Something's going to happen where it's going to lead to success. It's going to lead to abundance. It's going to lead to you making it be able to rain. And that's kind of something that can happen all year long, is provided that you leave your comfort zone. And I know people love their comfort zone. I mean, it's in the word, you know, comfort. But the thing is that, you know, a lot of times when we want to be more successful, when we want to go further in life, we have to do things that we don't necessarily enjoy doing. So that's what this card is about you doing things that you don't necessarily want to do, but it's going to bring you much success, much abundance. So it's really up to you, but you have the ability all year long to make it rain, all year long to be successful and get abundance, but you have to leave your comfort zone. So I just leave it at that. At the beginning of the year, it looks like you're going to be waiting for a promotion or a raise, an increase in your abundance, and that can very well be, you know, about leaving your comfort zone again, because in this card you are most likely questioning if you're going to get the abundance, questioning if you're going to get the promotion, the raise, and the cards say, yeah, it's going to happen, but you have to continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. And since this is your main energy, I would say you have to continue to do things that you just don't find interesting and unpleasant and whatnot. But by doing so, you're doing a great job, and it will bring the abundance. It will bring the promotion, the raise. It will come. Just keep working. Just don't stop, you know, regardless of how unpleasant it is to you, you know. In the middle of the year, the cards say to stop. You're doing too damn much. And I wouldn't say that this has anything to do with working towards a promotion or raise. I don't think that has anything to do with that. I think that maybe you're doing too much for other people. Like you're giving too much of your time to other people, and you need to cut that fat, because what's going to be happening here in the middle of the year is your priorities are going to be affected by you giving too much to people and not giving enough to yourself, and that's going to hurt your priorities. So what you need to do is that you really need to rethink your priorities and start focusing on number one and cut the fat, regardless of whose feelings are hurt or anything like that, which again can be another thing of unpleasantness. Maybe you don't like to not tell people no. Maybe you don't like to say, yeah, I can't help you with that. I have my own shit to do. Perhaps you're not good at that. Perhaps that's uncomfortable to you. Perhaps that's unpleasant to you. But again, you got to leave that comfort zone of helping people all the time and doing for others, and start doing for yourself and think about your own priorities and think about number one. And then work on those priorities one at a time, finish them, and work on the next priority. Because this is a great year for you to make money, to be successful. It's all here in the cards, but you also have to do things in order to do so. You have to go through unpleasant things. You have to stop doing stuff for other people all the time, and start focusing more on you. Number one, at the end of the year, it looks like you're going to be confused or misled, but this is just a feeling. You're just thinking you're confused and misled, but you really aren't. You got to recheck your facts. You got to recheck your steps. You're not confused. You're not misled. Either your brain is causing that. I would assume, because this is going to be, even though this is a successful and whatnot year for you, I can see this being stressful. You having to keep doing something that's unpleasant to you. You have to cut fat and not help people as much, even though that's what you like to do. And I can see that being stressful. And then at the end of the year, questioning yourself if you did the right thing. Even though you're having success and stuff, you still might question, was it right for me to do this? Was it right for me to do that? And then you start feeling confused or misled by your own thoughts. That's what I think here. And you just need to recheck it. You're not confused. You're not misled. If you did cut the fat, if you did continue to do something that was unpleasant to you, it wasn't that it was right or wrong. It was what needed to be done for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you need to think, because you're not confused. You're not misled. You didn't do anything wrong. All you did was think about yourself. Okay? So that is the way to look at that. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say about this. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? You got the Hierophant. So it's probably a good time for you to learn some new things. Perhaps even these unpleasant things that you have to do or whatnot are things that you need to learn. Like, you need to learn more about those things and really raise yourself up on your knowledge of whatever it may be at this time. And I would say, because the feeling I'm getting with this confused, misled card, I really feel it's you feeling bad that you had to do all this, that you had to go through unpleasantness to get success, that you had to cut people off and stop helping them as much to focus on number one. And I feel like maybe that's what you need to learn. You need to learn the lessons of taking care of number one, and how you are number one and everybody else is number two. I feel like that's something that you need to learn a lot about. But I also feel like this card is saying that there's a lot that you're going to be learning, besides that. I think you're going to learn a lot more in work or whatever this is, this abundance, this success. I think you're going to learn a lot more about that, but I also think that you need to learn a lot more about yourself and respecting yourself and doing for you and doing less for others. Because at the end of the day, you are who matters to you the most. Okay? So any chance that you get to learn something new this year, I would definitely jump on it and learn it and understand that you need to learn a lot more about yourself. I feel that's a big thing, that you need to learn a lot more about yourself and what is okay and right, to be able to do without having guilt, or causing yourself to think that you're confused, that you whatever, did things wrong. I think that you need to really learn about that it's okay, that it's not, it's not selfish. It's okay for us to think about number one. We're supposed to. So there you go. I hope this resonated, and I hope it helps. And if it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next year. Until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.